research doc on RAG, which is Retrieval Augmented Generation. You have heard of it, maybe. uh, the most of the LLMs like ChatGPT, Claude, or DeepSeek, Perplexity, these all use a RAG model for its base. Then the data is put over it, and then the data is processed accordingly. So I want to actually make a research document on RAG. I have actually take out the sources of it on which the research has to be done. These are very credible sources, right? Uh, this is a research document. This is Wikipedia. This is OpenAI, augmented retrieval documentation, and Hugging Face, the blog related to RAG. So these are the sources I will actually paste in Perplexity itself, and I will actually say make a detailed research on these sources and make a research document on RAG, retrieval augmented generation. So, okay. So it is actually checking the sources of which I have provided. It will make a deep research on those specific website itself and get the result for me. So when it's any kind of research or any such related activity, Perplexity is the best of its line. It will take some time, but I can guarantee you Perplexity is worth it. It is collecting the documents.
I think meanwhile you can just move to flow.
Yes. Meanwhile, I will actually move to Flow AI.
And guys, uh, like you can look at it, and I'll be sharing two videos in the group. Those are AI videos. Just have a look at those.
So I have created a few pic of apples here, right? So you can actually create any pic of apples in a kitchen or something like that. So next you want to actually create a cinematic scene using those actual image itself. So I would actually give off the uh, two images. The first one, which is this, the ending one, which is actually the cut one. So I will create the video out of those. And I have also made a prompt of how the cinematic video would be like. I have created it using Claude itself. So Claude can come in very handy creating these things. So I will actually make this and send the video. So Flow AI have a lot of credits, like 1,000 credits per month. Each video would cost nearly 20 of them. So it is creating the video itself. Meanwhile, we would actually move on to Perplexity and see what research it has conducted. So it has actually brought out all the data, all the research data out of those specific four websites and given me a detailed research document of what RAG is, how it is working, and a lot more. Like if I have to combine some things, like if I don't understand what is this, I can ask Cider AI to actually explain me that. And so my API key is currently under setup. I have not completed setup it, so it is showing that. So I will actually choose the choose the normal model itself for web app. So it would then work. So let's move on from this. This is a research document which Perplexity has given me. It's a very high grade document, and uh, it can be useful for research purposes and your CA2 and more such assignments which you get in college, as it gives a very humanized and a research level document. Next, if we move to Flow AI, we would actually see what AI video the uh, Flow AI has created. So this is the kind of video which would actually get in Flow AI, and another animation. So you can see all of the things like from creating the Apple pics to the images I have done through the Flow AI itself. So it is quite a nice tool if you are into video making as well as cinematography and much more. So Flow is actually quite a handsome amount of credits per month for usage. Next, I would actually like to show you a presentation maker like Gamma AI. You have heard, right?
Give a
Gamma AI.
give a thumbs up, everyone who has heard about Gamma AI.
Every one of you have listened, right,
Yeah,
about Gamma itself. Yes, it is quite obvious. So Gamma is one of the most efficient tools in terms of presentations and any kind of document. So any type of documents like 10 cards, no. I want to make 6 cards and in a default setting, traditional version. So I want to make a presentations on networks. So it will actually generate the deadline outline that it it is the outline. I can also edit the text if I don't like it. It will process it further later. So the text I want is minimal. Any type of template I like. The any random one I am choosing, which is this one. This is the isometric. So this is creating this document. So it will take some time. For the meanwhile, I am showing an AI humanizer. You all have heard of Grammarly, right? In some ads or so. So Grammarly is an AI humanizer. The text which is actually used by ChatGPT or Claude or anything such as that can actually be detected in many systems, such as Turnitin or many AI checking website. So Grammarly or such documents have a free AI humanizer, which can actually humanize your text. So any type of document I am looking at, I am opening this artifact for it. So it is eternal OS. This is the text that AI has given me. So I am pasting this text and want to humanize it. So it is organized and maintained in a more human-like flow, which can actually look more genuine and more more usable in many formal documents such as email or any other things. So that that was it. And for the time being, this is the kind of uh, let it completely generate. It is the last slide. So it is the AI slide. I wanted a PPT on networks, right? So this is the 6 slides which AI has found for me. So you can look at it, right? It has provided a template. It has provided some of the data, but it might not be enough for you. So you have to put some input, right? You have to enter your name, roll number, and some details. And the detail which are in this PPT are quite obvious, right, that it is AI generated. You can actually edit it here only and make the changes, and can actually boost your productivity by not making a PPT from scratch, and can export it from here only. So all of these tools which I actually talked about, all of these tools actually help in solving your productivity problems in any type of domains, whether it be video making, whether it be research, whether it be documentation, whether it be writing, whether it be a companion tool where you would be needing AI in some form of or the other. So that was AI tools and ecosystems. So the next topic, the next topic, which I would be moving on, are some useful integrations. So you actually know of Figma, right? Figma is actually a designing tool used by web designers to create the UI UX and the website designs. Uh,
I think that
ChatGPT can,
share the one which you have already made.
yes. So ChatGPT can actually be integrated with Figma itself. I can show how. So I have created one today only. So so I have actually created a uh, like small thing, like a I wanted to actually give me a workflow for a basic library system. So I wanted a library management system flow of how the system architecture would actually work. So it is just a prompt, you can see, right? And another one which I have given is give me the link of it, as this failed to open for some ChatGPT reasons. So this is the link which ChatGPT created for me within my Figma account itself. It can be actually integrated via here, where Figma is selected in the more tabs where Figma can be selected, and then these operations can be run. So I can actually show the thing which Fig which ChatGPT have created for me for my library management system. So this is the library management system workflow that ChatGPT has formed for me, which involves login, sign up, user role. There's an admin flow, admin controls, and there is an user flow of searching books available or not, issuing book, let's return or not, or close transaction. So this is a natural flow of how a library management system should act like. So ChatGPT has given me this in Figma itself in a like 5 minutes of my time, or maybe sometimes 6 minutes or 10 minutes. So this kind of flow is actually reducing your thinking effort. You can actually focus on how to build on top of it over the basic layout, and how to actually make scalable applications with more capabilities. So this is one feature you can try. So in the ChatGPT itself, select the Figma tab, and any kind of workflow you want to build. You can actually send in the group. I will have a look at every one of them, and it will actually help in your projects as well when you are thinking of the flow of how to actually build a system like a central management system or college management system, or any type of project you are thinking about. So this is one important integrations you can use, right? Next, there is another interesting implementation in Claude itself. So in Claude there is another feature. I am going to basic chats only, new chat. So in Claude also there is an integration where there are connectors. You can add the connectors itself uh, in the Google Drive. You can actually connect the Google Drive via the Claude itself. So I am granting access through my email. So now my cloud has access to every uh, of my Google Cloud document. So any kind of document I want to actually connect from Drive, from Drive, like what document I have, what idea themes I have across all my documents. Cloud can have an access of it and is loading the result. Claude want to use the list of recent files from Google Drive. So I am allowing it. So page size is 20. I have to Claude for Google Drive. I have to log in just once. Okay, so I need to give some permissions, right? So I am not showing it right now as I have some important document for me which I cannot show. But it can actually be very helpful when while finding your important files and important usages when you have too many data in your Google Drive. Sorting it out is a hassle, right? So Claude can actually help you sorting out the document and giving you the relevant information when it is required. It can also give the specific files you are looking for and much more. So this was the uh, useful integrations. For the next thing, it would be actually the advanced session, which would we would actually conduct. So I would hand over to Ankit Bhaiya for the further implementations.
Yeah. Uh, Even like, okay, I'll just share. So yeah, before moving forward, I want to quickly share just one thing. So this will be an advanced session. So till here, whoever has made it, congratulations. You have learned already some useful skills that you can use in the first year itself. And in the advanced session, it will not last much, around 20 minutes. So if you want to continue, you can be in the session, but it will be a bit more deeper dive, a bit more complex, and you might not get everything of it. But yeah, if you want to hear, if you want to learn, you can stay, or you can like end the session here also. We have we have done with the basic session. So yeah. So just give me a small hands up key number of people that will be staying. I know it's a bit late. It's 9:50 already. But yeah, uh, a thumbs up, not the hand raise. But yeah. So even if around 15-20 of you are interested in the advanced session, then we can move forward, or we can like end the session here also. No need. Okay, I'm seeing some thumbs up. Okay, so I'll try to make it quick. I'm trying to wrap this up by 10:15, 10:20. Okay, so you have heard about all of it. What is Claude? What is ChatGPT? What are tokens? What are models? How you can use get your API key? You have created a skill. You know about projects, artifacts. You know about Side AI, Perplexity, Pop AI. You know about the connection with Google Drive. You know the connection with Figma. Okay, each and everything. So what about it in the advanced session? So in the advanced session, you will know the practical implications of it. Okay. And moving forward, if you are like looking for internships in the industry, you might want to know these things. These are small things, but like in the industry, this will be very useful. So the topic here is token and model optimization. So, how many of you have heard about Claude Opus 4.7 or Claude Opus 4.6 that is being released right now? Just give me a quick thumbs up. Okay, you might have heard it is doing all the coding of the big companies. Claude is doing. So, what are actually models and what are tokens and their cost with uh, like according to it? Okay, so we have many models. Okay, uh, basic ranging from basic models like Gemini 2.5 Flash to very good models like Claude Opus 4.7. So think of it like this: while you work in a kitchen, okay, there might be three or four knives uh, placed. Okay, if you want to cut a small garlic, you don't need the biggest chef knife. You can manage that with a smaller knife also. Okay, so similarly, if you have to do a very easier task, okay, you don't need a very costly model or a very advanced model. Okay, if I say I have to write a document on RAG, okay, I don't need Claude Opus 4.7 to do that thing. Even a basic model like Gemini could do that. Okay, so token and model optimization, the topic is on that only. How you can do it much efficiently. Okay, so let's suppose I'll just quickly show. So there are many models. Okay, and from the input and output token, as Anish mentioned, the costs are very different. So it can be as high as Claude Opus 4.7 costing. Okay. It can be as high as 5 million per input token and $25 per million output tokens. It can be as high as this, or it can be low like this. Gemini 2.5 flash costing. Okay. 30 cents per million tokens and $2.5 per output million tokens. So what does this mean? The Gemini 2.5 is a lower model. Okay. And it can do your basic task. And if you're in college, okay, I know most of the tasks can be done by Gemini 2.5 Flash and Pro. You don't need very costly models for that. Okay, and you can have a look at all of those and use that accordingly. Okay, so whenever the next time you are building projects and you are thinking of buying some subscription for models and all, then you can have a look. Okay, what is the type of task I have to do, and what is the app model for that? Okay, it might be as basic as like fixing some words in a script. Okay, that can be done by 2.5 Flash also. Okay, and it can be like changing the entire code base. That can be done by Claude 4.7 Opus. So that's the basic difference between in model optimization. Selecting the correct model for the correct type of task. And if you say about token optimization, so you can come to this website. It's called Tokenizer. Okay. So you heard about input tokens and output tokens. So you can't actually predict what the output tokens can be, but for the input tokens, you can actually write it. Okay. So I'll just quickly share something. Okay. It's not loading. So yeah, let's suppose this is I want to use this. Okay. So let me just copy it quickly. So the number of tokens, if you see, are 307. Okay. But there is a much better way to write this. It's called a .md format. Whenever you create a skill, you get it as a .md format only. So yeah, you can use that method also, and it will like cut down the cost significantly. Okay. So this was basically token and model optimization. Okay. And for the next topic, how skills are used in real workflows. So actually, at the start, if you see, we had made a skill. Okay, so that was for basic chatting purpose, but you can even use that while coding as well. Okay, and now right now we will be creating a website, and we will also be sharing the prompts and to how you can create it yourself completely for free. Okay, so Anish will be sharing that. So in that only we will be talking about this. Okay, then we will move on to a basic workflow on N10. Okay, so I think let's just start with the N10 workflow. Okay, and in this we will be creating an AI agent as well. So before moving, I want to show you all a quick video. Okay. I hope my screen is visible to each and everyone. Okay. So this was one of my projects in which I created a workflow, automation workflow, and through anything. And what does it do? It basically takes in a form, and whenever a user fills the form, he will get a call on his phone, and then he will be asked the details, and his appointment will be booked. So let's just play the video. I hope the audio is